guys, Tylen here from True Street Cars Mackay again. On to the next episode of some beautiful cars. We've got a scrubby local legend here with me today with some of his Tuff Falcons. So we got Darren. I'm going to share some of the videos and stories with his cars. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and yeah, over to Daz. Hey mate, how you going?
Good, yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. All right, so first things first, what do we got here?
So this one here is a 72 XA GS Coupe.
Yep.
Back to its original colour, red pepper. Cleveland V8 C4 Auto, 9-inch, you know, all the typical good stuff. Runs the Holy Sniper that I've put in it. What else? 383 stroker.
Yep.
6 125-inch rods. Just your SRP flat tops. Compressions, I think, is around 11 to 1, 11 to 5, something like that. Yeah, C4 Auto, just got the stage 2 shift kit in it. 3800 TCE Storley, and 9 inches just 31 spline axles with your True Track 389 center.
Yep.
Recently just added the old the Holden Astra power steering in it, which is definitely a fantastic thing.
Yep. Bit easier on the arms.
Oh yeah. It's really good too. Nice and quiet too. The system.
Yep.
I definitely recommend it for a anyone wanting to put power steering in. If they can do it, definitely do it. Yeah, I've had this car also since 2001.
Yep.
I actually learnt to drive in this. I learnt to drive a manual in it.
Yep.
Because back then it was just basically stocko 351 with a 4-speed top loader. Twin plate clutch was in it, so she was nice and heavy on the old foot. But yeah, I've had it since. I've nearly sold it a few times because I've got shits with it, like everybody does with these builds.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was only talking to you before about when I was a young fella. I would have been 16 or so, and I remember seeing this in my mate's stepdad's shed, and it was a black coupe.
Yep.
I didn't know a lot about them. I just knew it was a coupe. But like, if you want, can you explain like what sort of you've gone through with the makeovers? And
the very first day I saw it, so I was actually, at the time, I was only 19 years old. I was actually working for the Dole. We won't go there. And I was painting fire hydrants on the ground along the road there in front of the West Rugby League Club. And I heard this V8 start up, and I'm looking around, and then I see this roller door pop up, and out comes this black hardtop. And I'm just standing there drooling, like, oh, that's amazing. Anyway, for sale sign pops up on the windscreen. Holy shit, righto, I got to get this. Anyway, 2 weeks later, I ended up buying it. Paid $6,000 for it back then, with a roadworthy. But she was a bit of a bitzer. Had XA doors, it had XC front end, but it was still cool.
Yep.
So ended up buying that. His name was Troy, who I bought it off, which is obviously you knew who they were.
Yep.
So I drove that around for about 4 years. I had a few mates at the time that wanted to chip in and help with the old panel beating side of things to change colour and things like that, because she had a few crazy cracks on her in the paint. So anyway, she was pulled off the road. 10 years later, I met I wouldn't say 10 years later, but I met my beautiful wife at the moment, who actually gave me the inspiration to, get it back on the road and get things happening. So,
what a woman.
Yeah, what a woman. So the next thing, it's had the wrong ID tags on it. So the ID tags that were on it told me it was an XB. So that's the information that I always went off. So I was thinking, right, it's an XB. I've got to find the XB gear. So I needed the guards, the grill, the bumper, all that kind of stuff, the doors. So I sold everything off that I didn't need on the coupe. Went and got everything XB. Got it all painted. I had a mate at the time who helped me get it painted, which was Graham Honor. He's helped me a lot with these cars. So we sent her off to Bundaberg to get painted. Got it back. Got it back painted. At the time, she was maroon, which was a Chrysler colour. So got it all together. Drove it around for, when I did drive it anyway. Drove it around for a little bit. And then I actually had another mate, another good fella, Jeff Fussell. All you guys would know him, definitely.
Yep, definitely.
Yep. That's another person who I can't thank enough, who's helped me a lot with this car. He's done the paint, the interior, the panel beating as well. He's a bloody legend. But anyway, I had it at the car show in the 2017 car show they have in the middle of town there at the showgrounds. And I had this old fella walk up to me and he says to me, "Excuse me, mate, is this your car?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "You know, this is not an XB." And I said, "Bullshit." I said, "How do you know this?" He tells me this little secret there where your Shocky Tower ID number there is. There's a hole drilled there. Apparently XA has a hole drilled where XB and XC don't. And I thought, yeah, bullshit, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I thought, whatever, you're trying to bar me up. Anyway, I decided to send the ID numbers away to Ford to get those verification letters, and it came back as a XA Red Pepper GS. So yeah, it's actually one of 7 in that combo. So yeah,
that's very rare.
Yeah, it's supposed to have parchment interior. I don't like that color, so I've kept it black. But yeah, no, it is pretty rare. Yes, only 7 of them. But anyway, so now I had to pull it all apart and put it back to an XA.
It would have been easy finding all those parts too, I can imagine.
It was very difficult. Those doors, holy. Yeah. It took me over a year, easy, of constant research, asking people, you name it, to find the doors. The bonnet, don't even start there on the bonnet. Yeah, it's rare as hell too, if you can find one. If someone's got a spare one, let me know.
Spare bonnet?
Yeah, I want to put a hole in one.
Righto.
But yeah, no, so she's all the way she is now, and hopefully I can start bloody enjoying it. My engine was recently rebuilt too by another legend, Jason Murphy. I can't thank him enough as well. I'm extremely lucky that I met him. So he's done the build for me. Brett Modra with the C4 Auto. He's a local guru who builds C4 Autos. If anybody needs to get one built.
Yep.
And yeah, exhaust was done by Porter, Timothy.
Oh yeah, yep. Porter Fabrication.
Yep, he's done the exhaust for me. So I try and keep most things quite local. Yeah. And as I said, Jeff did the paint and the interior for me. But apart from that, yeah, that's how she is. 23 years later.
Yes, I was going to say it's a credit to you, mate, and it's good to see it's a survivor, you know what I mean? Because, as I said, I've seen where it's come from and a few of the battles that you've had over the years. It's no secret that we've known each other quite a few years as well.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's just good to see how far it's came. And, like, I swear the camera won't show, like, the quality of this. It's absolutely next level. And I'm hoping that doing stuff like this gets you keen to start bringing it out to a couple of events a year, or start driving it a bit.
I do need to drive it, eh? She's a bloody shed, bloody queen, that's for sure.
It's not a bad thing to have in the shed.
Yeah, well, yeah, it kind of protects them if you want to look at it that way.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, no, I do hope to get it out. I've got to get it tuned yet. Get it running right. And once it's running pretty good, I'll definitely be keen to go out and do quite a few events actually. Yeah.
How are you finding the sniper when you've gone to the EFI?
Yep. So probably the best thing I would, from my experience so far, I haven't had much experience at all with it, but just the old initial startups. Hey, like you don't have to sit on that accelerator pedal trying to keep it going. Just lean in, off she goes. She's quite snappy too. Yep. Nice and crisp, but
that's what I hear. They're quite responsive.
Yeah. Yep. No, it is a different thing. It's only the base level sniper, so it's nothing really special, but yeah,
that's all right. Like you said, the cold starts and that
definitely
would be worth it, I reckon.
Yeah, and one thing I can say, like those, I have a lot of trouble with the old spark plugs fouling out in the old XY, but spark plugs are in this about 2 years old now and haven't changed them. You know, that thing there, I'll get 10 starts out of it. I need to change plugs.
Yeah, right.
But yeah.
No, it's definitely a credit to you, mate, and I'm certainly glad that we got a chance today to come down and have a look at them. We've been trying for a little while.
Yes, definitely.
as we all know, the weather in North Queensland this time of the year isn't the best.
Yeah, well, look at it earlier, eh?
Yeah.
Absolutely bucketed down. Yeah.
Bucketing down rain, and then it's like, nah, call it off, and then you look out, blue skies.
Yeah.
Come out to do the video, overcast.
Yep. All the bloody bugs are out there.
Yeah. So with your 9-inch and that, is it shortened at all, or are they?
Nah, just all standard. Yeah, standard XA length. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's amazing the size wheels you can fit under these standard. Eh?
Yeah, it's got 295s on it. I reckon I could squeeze 315s under there.
Yep.
But
I have no doubt.
Bloody expensive though, those
Yeah.
tyres.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's all just stocko suspension, eh? Nothing special with the suspension.
Yeah.
I got your I forgot what they're bloody called under there now. Caltrax.
Yep.
Got them on it, so
I do see that.
yeah. Put the 160 litre drop tank in it as well, which was made by Chris Farrell. I don't know if a lot of people have heard that name much around anymore. He passed away a while ago, but
Yeah, right.
he made the tank for me.
Another local.
He was, yeah. He actually had a lot to do with the VP Commodore Ute and making it. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, yep. Worked with old Dickie Johnson back in the day as well.
Very experienced man by the sounds.
He
of
was. Very nice man, he was.
it. Well, what's the plans for the future with it?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Things are never finished, are they?
Never.
Like, yeah, so I either toying with the idea, as I mentioned before, I either sell the XY to fund the whole supercharged Godzilla transplant in this thing, or I just leave it the way it is and just enjoy them. So,
Yep.
yeah,
Well, either way wouldn't be bad, but it'd be good to see you get in and enjoy it for a bit. And
yeah, definitely, yep.
yeah. But
Yeah. Also with the colour, it was actually Jeff's fault. He actually talked me into going back to the factory colour, and I'm actually glad he did because I bloody love it.
well, that's what I was saying here before. I've seen the colour combos, and this by far is my favourite.
Yeah, mine
The
too.
way it looks, it's definitely the best I've seen it. And seeing it in person, this is the first time I've seen it in this colour.
The first time a lot of people have seen
Oh,
it.
mate, it really blows me away how, the XY is a very tidy car, but when this thing's parked beside it, just all the little details of it,
Yep.
you can tell it's just that next level.
Yeah, thanks for that.
No, I freaking appreciate this thing like you wouldn't believe. But it's good.
I should state too, the wiring. Tony DeVentia
Oh, yeah.
did the wiring
Yep.
for me. I couldn't get him at the last few things that I needed to do, so I had Ben at OCD.
Another good lad.
Yep. He fixed up a lot of stuff for me as well, so I've got to give those guys a shout out as well.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
They certainly, Tony and Ben, definitely know what they're doing.
Well, the more people I meet and dabble in their car world, you start hearing those names quite a bit in this town, and
Yep, definitely.
goes to show what sort of work they're doing. So it's good that they're getting a bit of exposure,
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Not like they need it.
No,
But,
no. No, for people that barely advertise anything at all,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
they are always busy, that
Yep.
says
It says a
something
lot,
for
doesn't it?
itself.
That's
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
Yep.
Oh, I could stand here and look at this all day, but we're going to run out of light, so would you like to move over to the XY?
Yeah, right. Better mention it, eh? So this one here, I got this car as a painted shell.
Yep.
Obviously the colour it was.
How long ago?
I've had this about 7 years now, I think.
Yep.
I actually had a 2011 FG GTP, the supercharged model,
Yeah.
and we used to sit in the shed and not do anything with.
Yep.
And you'd walk out sometimes and look at it and go, I need to start driving it. But one day, I just hit up the wife and I said, look, would you rather this GTP in the shed or electronics eventually failing because we don't drive it?
Yep.
Or would you rather another muscle car? Both our favourite cars were XYs.
Yep.
So we just basically did a clean swap. For this,
I think there's going to be a few blokes out there asking where you found your wife, mate.
Oh, so she's yeah, I'm definitely lucky to meet Lisa as well. She's put up with a lot of crap to
She's
do
a
with
bloody
cars.
gem.
Yeah, she is. But yeah, painted. It was just a painted shell. Engine came with it, but it needed a lot of work done to it. So it's just a 351 4 MAB crank.
Yep.
I think it's got alloy rods, flat tops, 11 to 5 compression.
Yep.
It's got your trick flow alloy heads, solid cam. What are they called? Harvey Bay Straight Line Performance. I actually built the engine before I got it, so as I was told, it would put out 567 on the dyno. But I haven't had it dynoed since I've had it.
Yep.
Again, engine is just gearbox is a C4 Auto, 3800 Staley again, stage 2.
Yep.
Built by Brett Modger again.
Nice.
Diff, factory XY housing, 31 splines with your 389 true track, basically everything the same what's in the hardtop.
Yep.
It's got your GT seats or your fam on if you want to call it that. Again, Tony completely rewired the whole car for me with this one.
Nice.
So he did that one. What else can I say about this thing?
And this one's still got the carby on it, the old school.
Yeah, it used to have the 950 AED modified carby, so
Yeah,
I've taken it off and just put a 750 on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got a burnout radiator that's on it. That was a custom made one. Not that I do burnouts. It used to have, as we spoke before too, it used to have the black bumpers. A couple of the guys knew it had, that we both talked to, knew it had the black bumpers. I'm glad I've changed them back to chrome because the black was bloody hideous. But the previous owner before me was doing the whole satin black bumpers.
Yep.
And I decided to continue on with it because I still needed to find a few trims.
Yep.
So I continued on with it, but ended up getting the shits with it and changing it back to chrome.
Yep.
And which I'm glad I have because I think it looks a lot better with chrome.
I agree. Like I said, the black didn't look terrible.
Yep.
I think it was good because it was different, but you just can't go away from the chrome.
That's right. Oh, all these old cars, they need the old chrome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I can really say about this one. You got your GT tank. Again, Timothy Horner did the exhaust as well.
Another one.
Yeah, he's done it on this one. Just a cross flow exhaust, 3-inch stainless on both of them.
Yep.
This one's just got your glass pack mufflers, nothing special. That over there, the hardtop's got your flow masters. Which I'm looking at changing very soon because I'm not really keen on the noise of the hardtop.
Okay.
So I've got some hookers there I'm going to put on both of them.
Well, I was quite surprised that, like, they both sound fantastic.
Yep.
But I've got to say, the XY seems to have a angrier note to it, so to speak.
I reckon those flow masters are pretty good, but I don't know. To me, it sounds too hollowy.
Yep.
Like, so, yeah.
You're chasing something a bit deeper? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I like the hooker sound.
Yep.
So I've got a mate who's got one as well with hookers on it, and it sounds pretty good. So
yeah.
I think I'll go that way. I should have done it to start with, but anyway, I don't do things right the first time.
I don't think any of us do.
The brakes on this are your hopper stoppers.
Yep.
So they've got your AU Falcon Series 3 fronts and your ED Falcon rears.
Bloody hell.
Absolutely terrible. It barely pulls up.
Really?
Oh, I don't know what's going on with it. Everything's new and it's shocking. But it does pull up, so that's the main thing.
Yes.
But that's about future plans with this thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. It would be the first on the chopping block if it was ever had to choose. But
yep.
At the moment, I'll try and drive that and enjoy it. Again, I've got to get it tuned as well, get it running good. So the few guys around town here that I can hit up.
Yep.
So I know Ryan's pretty good with his stuff. So yeah, he's obviously with his own XY, so he's really good. So there's a few people around in town that I can hit up. So yeah,
and that's the beautiful thing about the Mackay and surrounding area car scene. Like, everyone gets in and helps people, and you know, there's so many. How do you say it? Like, just so many good people and intelligent people, and just willing to help out. And
that's right. Yeah. Like I said before with the hardtop, Jeff. He helped me out a heap with this.
Yeah.
So again, if it wasn't for him.
I don't know if there's a hardtop in Australia he hasn't touched.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, well, he knows his stuff, man. He can do it. So, yeah. No, he certainly, there was a time there where he gave me the motivation. You know, it was just the whole, come on, let's get into it.
Yep.
So that was enough to get it going, to get it rolling. So, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty sure I've mentioned all the people, hopefully. I hope I haven't
forgotten anyone.
Missed out anyone, yeah.
I'm sure they'll understand.
Yeah, I've been put on the spotty. I'm not used to this.
No. I am too. We've sort of, like you said, we wanted to get it done, so we
definitely
very little prep.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, a bit of a rush.
But that's all good. Well, they've come up beautiful, man, and it's a credit to you and everyone involved.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, building cars like these are not a one-man show.
That's right. Yep.
Most of the time,
and
some people might think they are, but
yeah, well, you definitely got to have the support behind you too.
100%.
So if I didn't have someone like my wife, Lisa, mate, these wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's good. Well, I think I might sign it off there, and we'll go and have a cold beer, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your time. Thanks for bringing it out. Thanks for the info. Like you said, when you get a camera out, it's a bit how you're going. We could sit here and talk about these for hours on end.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
Start asking people genuine questions, and they're like, I'm the same.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Yeah, no, hopefully it wasn't too bad.
Nah, perfect. I look forward to this episode. All right. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Alright guys, that wraps up that episode. Thanks to Darren for bringing the Tuff Falcons out and having a look, showing everyone, giving a bit of a story on them. I hope you all get something out of it and enjoy it. I know I sure did. We were bloody working with what we had with the weather and time frame and stuff. So anyway, I hope you all have a good Christmas. We got a few things lined up in the pipeline. So yeah, exciting times. We're bringing some more content, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of jazz. Really appreciate it. So yeah, until next time, have a good one.